Hello everybody! Here's a new recipe for you, a yummy, nourishing, and delicious Asian-inspired rice bowl. Let's see what ingredients you need. You're going to need all these ingredients. We're going to start out with some rice. Feel free to use whatever rice you want. Some sesame seeds for garnish, 2 sweet potatoes, 3 zucchinis, 2 red onions, about 500 grams of mushrooms, some spinach, some yummy sriracha sauce, some salt, and some sesame oil. Also, this is optional, but kimchi. It's really yummy on this recipe. You'll also need 4 eggs. And here are all the ingredients you'll need. Feel free to take a screenshot. Now, let's start. We're going to start by peeling the sweet potatoes and then chopping them. If you have other veggies in your fridge, feel free to use these too. And I like to chop the sweet potatoes into quarters. Next, we'll start by chopping the zucchini. I'll chop these into coins and keep them the same thickness as the sweet potatoes. All chopped. Now we're going to take the mushrooms and we're going to slice the mushrooms into even thick strips. Feel free to use any other mushroom variety that you prefer. I'm using brown in this case. Now take the red onion and slice them in half and into thin strips as well. I'll take all these veggies and place them on a baking tray with a little drizzle of olive oil. I'll also add some seasoning, like salt. After that, I'm going to mix everything together to make sure that all of the veggies are evenly coated. Then I'll put the oven on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 Celsius, and slide those veggies in the oven for about 30 minutes. But be sure to check periodically. Also, I'm going to saute the spinach. Another option is to steam the spinach if you prefer it that way. I'll also go ahead and cook the rice. Check it periodically to make sure that everything is cooking perfectly. The spinach is done, so what I'm going to do now is set that aside and use the same frying pan to put in 2 eggs. This recipe can serve 4 people, but I like to use it as a meal prep, so I'm just making 2 servings right now. And 30 minutes has already passed and the veggies are now done. So I'm just going to remove the veggies from the oven and place them aside. As you can see, they're all cooked nice and evenly and a little bit toasty. And voila, here's the finished bowl. As you can see, I've assembled it all together and the rice is on the bottom, but there's a spinach, sweet potatoes, zucchini, mushrooms, red onion, the egg, kimchi, sriracha, sesame oil, and sesame seeds on top. Bon appetit and enjoy!